Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example.
And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Suriname finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Otto. Stoichkov. Jordan Henderson. And it's Bebeto. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And Messi! Oh, off the bar! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. Chance, surely! That's another chance! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Raul charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Stoichkov. Otto gets into a good position. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's... Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! Nearly, but not quite.
Neymar must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he... Cruyff! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's another good win of the ball. That's rather hopeful. Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking to play him in. That's put paid to the danger. That is good alertness. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's very neat. Shot could be on. It's wrong! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. He's only too happy to take that back. Suriname are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stoichkov. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. And he's running through. Stoichkov.
There will be 1 minute
Gets
added
across
time.
and deals with it. Looking for the run. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bebeto. That's it, 45 minutes up. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe
And
they'll
now I'd
thrive
just
on
like
the
to read
adversity.
out our fan club members who are
That
celebrating
is
their
the first half
birthdays
done,
today.
and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
He's having a hit! Frustratingly close.
Substitution
The
for
manager can make a
Suriname.
change for the first
Number
time in the game
5.
here.
Well, I think he'll
Charlie.
undoubtedly add more
Coming on the
movement and
field
fluidity
is
in the final third
Number
with his
23,
passing range.
Conte.
Great vision. He's a sharp little ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Now it's Raul. Stoichkov really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up.
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Suriname. Number
Barcelona
10.
with their first corner.
Bebeto.
The first in the game for either
Number
side, actually.
21.
And this is Yaya Toure. Opts to
Coming on
play
the
it back.
field. Number 14. El Hadj Diouf. Number 24.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitution.
Thuram is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. God, delightful ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he couldn't quite catch up to that. Suriname have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Del Piero. Best driving forwards. Best is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bout of passing here, really. It's Sneijder! And it's Mendes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Stoichkov! It's Basho! And he's straight offside. That's an excellent interception. Deftly away.
Diouf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Suriname do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Del Piero. Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nice bit of trickery. Stoichkov. Jude. And it's Stoichkov. Doué is onto this. Pass is just off target.
2 added minutes has
Confirmation
been
that there will be
indicated.
2-minute stoppage time. Probing pass. Del Piero.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread neatly. He's found a way through. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Dembele and a header! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any
Suriname
minute now.
against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp, looking here to chip it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, they could be caught out here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Jordan Henderson. Odo. Donadoni with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neither side especially adventurous early on. Bebeto is onto this. It's goal! Oh, what has happened here? And it's played into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Knocks it out wide. Mendes receives it in a good position here. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Neymar. We expected better, and so did he. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Delivered in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Donadoni. Now it's Neymar. It's Park Ji-sung. Good take, and is he in? Defending was strong and firm. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Roberto Baggio.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's having a pop! Nearly, but not quite.
Roberto Baggio has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Rashford. Rashford going forward. Stoichkov. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Rashford. Donadoni. In toward big chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Number 7,
The
Stagecoach.
manager can make a change
Coming
for
on
the
the
first time in the
field
game
is
here.
Well, he's going to
Number
inject a
9,
nice bit of pace into that
Batistuta.
front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Deftly away. Suriname can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Tonali into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Bebeto. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the counter is on. And he's running through. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again. And
2 added minutes has been indicated.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tries to pass it through. Jordan Henderson.
they've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Batistuta. And this is Bebeto. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Down to business again.
Suriname really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
That's the throw. Jordan Henderson.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi goes short. There's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Roberto Baggio pinches it off him. He's running strong and purposeful. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Roberto Baggio. Bonatoni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that is asking. Tries a shot! Goal! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Suriname may be down, but not out just yet.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? Well, that is really good tenacity. Messi clears. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. There's the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely aimed pass. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Bebeto is in a really good position out wide. Suriname, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Rashford. Donadoni. Towering header! It's a goal! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. This is a promising build-up. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. He's looking wide. Park Ji-sung. Chance! And again! Oh, good finish! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Tonali. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Baggio. Neymar. And he's intervened well there.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi.
There will be
It's
3
all a little
minutes
bit
at a
desperate,
time.
but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Raul. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well measured. Nuno Mendes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Suriname cannot spin this any other way. They came up against a... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the stops
match.
to make this a monumental
Nigeria
occasion.
against Suriname.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Nigeria have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that...
Oh, what a mistake! Somewhat off target. Stoichkov. This is a promising build-up. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bebeto. Chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Baggio! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Roberto Baggio deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The pass is intercepted. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in. And it's Gullit. That has not gone well. Now this could... Tries a shot! He scored! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Baggio. It's Raul! There will be a throw-in. And here's Raul, and he shoots! Seedorf. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a good ball. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Probing pass. And this is Roberto Baggio. And he's quick to return. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, he's shot, surely! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual.
Roberto Baggio! And that's a sharp finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Messi. Well, it's come to nothing. And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's seen that early. Used a certain and Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nigeria with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Suriname have the chance to go the other way. Works it out wide. Nicely shaped ball. Tonali. Looking for options for movement. That looks a decent ball. And this is Roberto Baggio! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bebeto, Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Stoichkov is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Stoichkov! That's a decent clearance. Bullet. Spread to the right. Done delicately. Goes for a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 13.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Number 9. Messi.
Suriname really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
10. Francesco Totti.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Totti with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Bebeto.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Knocks it into space.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Tonali. Oh, this looks sharp. Totti. Çalhanoğlu! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Raul. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Baggio. On 2 now and looking for 3. Roberto Baggio. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Bebeto! No, just not quite.
Bebeto has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Tonali, searching pass he's played there. Oh, delightful ball. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Roberto Baggio. Zanetti. Seedorf. Cruyff. Oh, good spread. Zanetti. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. This ended up in no man's land. Baggio gets on his bike and on the move. Stoichkov has the space to scheme. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, Roberto Baggio! And no mistake. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Suriname cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Suarez is the guilty party there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Baggio is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Zanetti. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And it's Luis Suarez. Tonali. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, what a ball! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tonali. Roberto. Played into space. And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passing
2
is
added
crisp and
minutes has
sharp.
been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Tonali. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them...